Today, we'll be taking a closer look at 5 Gibson Les Pauls. But what makes these particularly special is that they're all Murphy Lab and they're all based on the iconic year of 1959. Let's take a listen. So the original 59 is arguably one of the most iconic guitars ever made. They're extremely sought after, incredibly valuable, and were played by some of the most legendary guitarists there have ever been. Players like Jimmy Page, Peter Green, and Gary Moore really made them famous, but then people that you don't often associate with the Les Paul also played them. So Eric Clapton, Keith Richards, and Mark Knopfler all have a love affair with the 59 too. So two of my biggest influences are Slash and Paul Kossoff, and they are really the reason that I fell in love with the Les Paul. I remember through my teenage years I had an Epiphone, but I kind of just dreamt of that Gibson on the headstock, and so every bit of pocket money I had went into a savings account, as did all of my earnings from a Saturday job I had. And my dad, shout out to my dad, he would double whatever I put in. So I think by the time I was about 17 or 18, I was able to get my first Gibson Standard, and it really did shape the way I play, and I'll always have a soft spot for them. So the spec of the 59 is obviously well loved amongst guitarists, and for me one of the key features I think and reasons for that is the neck itself. It's extremely playable, it's super comfortable, and while it's full, it seems to be widely appealing. Even players that prefer skinnier, narrow necks find themselves at home on the 59. So the model from the previous year actually chose tall, skinny frets, but the 59 opted for short, jumbo frets, and they are ideal for faster playing and bends too, which is probably why players like Jimmy Page and Paul Kossoff enjoyed playing them so much. If you think of their sound, it's really those iconic bends and fast pentatonic runs, and I think the 59 neck and frets really lend themselves towards that style of playing. So another feature that makes these guitars so versatile are the pickups. You can get really nice, warm, jazzy tones out of the neck pickup, and then those iconic Jimmy Page solo tones from the bridge. So volume and tone controls on some guitars can give you quite a linear change of tone, but the 59s have so much variation to them. If you roll back the volume or the tone to even just 9, you're getting a completely different sound. It's almost like you have your own pedal board built into the guitar. You really can get a complete array of tones just by adjusting them. When people think of a Les Paul, I think they're probably all imagining a 59. I know that's true for myself at least. I think the necks, the fretboard, just the weight and the look of them are just so iconic, and I think whilst none of us might be able to afford an original, these do a great job of copying that spec and giving us that 59 feeling. I definitely recommend coming by the shop to give these a try in person, but if not, head to the website for more details.